There. Got a microphone. Okay, so we're gonna do chapter 5 today. Okay. Chapter 5 was relations and functions. You literally did the first lesson with me, then I handed it off. Yeah. Yes. No, it goes in order. Yeah. No, that's just mean. So we started by looking at functions, okay? And if you guys remember, we looked at things like this. Do you remember these mapping things that we did? Yeah. Right. Oh, really? Oh, very cool. What are you talking about? Everything's fun when I do it. It's because life isn't fun. It's just an eternal grind that just wears you down eventually. Okay, so these were these maps that we had out. Now remember, with a function, um, you can either have all the lines going to one thing, or right, very good, Lucas. Like if I had something like this, like let's say I had two things like this. I can have it so like two numbers can go one way to the same thing, right? Like see here how both 6 and 3 went to 7? Yeah, that's allowed. But you cannot have this. I can't have the 2 going to like two things. That's not allowed. Okay, then it's not a function. Okay? And typically, like these would be all your x values and these would be your y values, right? Right. X can't go to two y values. Okay? And sometimes when we refer to all the x values with a function, we call that your domain. Whoa! Like sometimes we'll write out functions like this. F of x. Okay, so this is my function. We use f here for function. It's this. Oh, not yet. That's chapter 6. But we're starting to get into that here. So this is a function. This is an equation. Basically the exact same thing. So like if you wanted to say solve for f of x is 2, so what you do now is, okay, my x value is 2, so you put 2 in for x, like so, and then solve it. Well, 3 times 2, right. This is quite literally the last thing I taught you in 2021, sorry. Yeah, 221. I'm having a real tough time with my 2's today. I don't know what it is. Every time I went to put a 2 on the board this morning, it came out a 5. It was horrendous. Or a 6. I don't know what. Sometimes you could be asked this, though. F of x equals, oh, let's go. The same question. So it's like f of x equals 14. Solve for x. So what this is saying is, this is the answer. What did I plug in for x? So you're solving for x now. So you'd say like 14 equals 3x plus 2. Well, bring good. Okay. Yeah. Or it could be like I could have like I can make this like 5 questions if I wanted to. I could be like, what's f of 5? What's f of 18? And you just right, you just different x values. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. That's okay. And remember, on the final, you need to bring the calculator or grab one of mine. You can't use a phone. Okay. Exactly. And then the rest of chapter 5, I think, is rather straightforward. You're like looking at graphs and telling me what's happening, right? Like here's a graph of like little Timmy. Yeah. Right. Like here I could say Timmy, he walked to school, stayed at school. Little Timmy walked home. Like it's very, very straightforward stuff. That's why normally I do 5 and 6 together. I find like you can hammer this out in no time. Yeah, like then we looked at 5. Yeah, then we get into linear relations. So then you looked at other graphs. Like let's see. Well, you would. Yes. Right. Like my x value should be -1, 0, 2, 3. My range is 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's all it is. Do you guys remember doing that? Janelle? Okay, so like if you look at my graph here, like this point is at -1 and 1, right? This one's at 0 and 1, then 2 and 2, and then this one's at 3 and 3. So if I ask for your domain, now remember, domain is all your x values, right? Then I just list them off. Oh, there's no one, but yeah, like that. Your range, 1. Yeah, 1, 1. Yeah. Yeah. And then we looked at linear graphs, and those are just straight lines. Literally what you did. Linear is like this, or like this, or like this. Yeah. They're all go in this form here. Mx plus b, which you guys know already, right? What does m stand for? And b is the y-intercept, remember? I think you guys have seen enough of this. Like, from what? Yeah, from what I'm gathering from this vibe in this room, everyone here feels okay with this, or not okay, but like okay to start working on this. What, Sonia? Oh, y-intercept. Trust me, I have a math degree. Thank you. Barely. I didn't say I was good at it. I just said I had it. Yeah. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I left high school. I just kind of. What's that? I don't know. I tried a bunch of different things in high school and career. Yeah. No one really knows. You're just making it up as you go. Okay, for you guys to try. On page. Yeah, I don't even think I need to do 6 because I went over it with you guys literally like last week. Right? I have a review video for you guys. Okay. Okay. Just give me 2 seconds, Tara. I'm just writing out what these guys are going to work on. All right, you sit right there. And then I'll come help you. All right.